why are so many of these female characters ugly? I made a video back in like what June 2nd. My goodness, that's a long time ago. But no, I made a video in regards to why gamers despise wokeness because one, it's bad. It does nothing. It's just propaganda to push an ideology. At the end of the day, for example, if you want to play God of War, play the God of War. No one wants to play as the God of War's wife. If you're going to market it as the God of War, Lafawi, or whatever it's called, no one wants to play that. Everyone wants to play as Kratos and continue on the game as Kratos. No one wants to play as God of War's wife. If it wasn't for that title, no one would play it. Let's be real. I might get 100,000 copies sold, but other than that, that's pretty much it. But I'm going through my timeline on Twitter, right? Because I'm a doom scroller. I like going on my computer and just scrolling away, right? Why do I see so many ugly female characters? These developers putting in such despicable displays of like, oh my goodness, what would sell the game more? Having an obnoxious female character, but with male traits, but none of the positive ones, just strictly negative. And that's what I saw, and I deeply regret it now because apparently they're remastering old Halo and they're updating it to modern graphics for the modern audience and making everything ugly. Now, in lore perspective, apparently this girl is like ODST and she hates the Spartan, which lore wise makes sense. I'm not sure if any Halo people are in the comments down below. Tell me how wrong I am and proceed to lambast me and overall bully me into making a correction video. But overall, I don't like this, dude. No one likes this. No one likes an egotistical woman coming and being like, all right, move out the way. You Spartans, you man, I'm the big strong role model. It's like, no, dude, you're just an annoying protagonist. And to make matters worse, and I'm looking into more information, it's just a self-insert, dude. She's not even in the original game. It's a brand new character, only there to push more propaganda, more bullshit. Because let's be real, no one's gonna play this game for her. No one's gonna take this chick seriously. We are here for Master Chief. Cortana. Johnson, I remember his name. Sorry, I just know him from the memes and like little snippets of the game. But no, he's pretty cool. Like those are the three characters that you want to see like pop off. That you want more interaction, not this random chick being like, "Oh my goodness, great job, team." All because of me. And they did the same thing to the Insomniac Spiders. Now, not to gameplay wise or story wise, but primarily graphically. They just put ugly models in it. It's like, bro, no one wants to. I remember when Senza came out with a video being like, yo, man, this game is peak. They got our boy looking all spiffy, looking splendid like a Chad. Come to like the fucking remaster, it's like, bro, they butchered our boy, made him look soft, made him look like some prepubescent teenager. Like, bro, no one wants to. What happened to Chad Peter? What happened to that? And then they uglified fucking Mary Jane and all this other shit. It's like, bro, just make attractive characters stay attractive. Get these overly grotesque, blue hair dyed, whatever people you have in your office out of there. They shouldn't be in charge of making these kind of models or decisions. No, if you want to sell a game copy, you sell it to the majority, not the minority. For example, Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals really put into like the consideration of, wow, this company knows what they're doing and knows how to sell product, mainly skins, and get the voids online, the fat obese women being like, this is so unrealistic. This is just Gooner games. This is just Gooner bait. And it's like, just say you're fat, ugly, and unattractive without saying you're fat, ugly, and unattractive. Because believe me, when I see fucking what's Peter Parker coming out here or Loki with just the thong, I'm looking at that and I'm like, I gotta go to the gym. Or even when you got Luna Snow, Psylocke. Am I thinking things? Of course I am. I know you are. And it's stuff like that that makes games fun and makes things really cool. And most importantly, it sells. Sex sells. People who say sex doesn't sell clearly never went into marketing, clearly never runs a business. Because let's be real. If Sydney Sweeney did that American Eagle ad and you replaced it with some bald head chick, no one's going to buy those jeans. Also, I meant to add for the Halo, they butchered Cortana. How do you butcher an AI? How do you butcher one of the hottest characters in gaming? How? How is that possible? It's literally The easiest thing. You just upscale it, you make her prettier, make her cuter, and from there, you're golden. But now you made her ugly because you have some fat, disgusting. They're probably thinking in their head, oh my goodness, this character is super attractive. Ugh, disgusting. I'm not that attractive. Let's just butcher her face. That's what they did to the lady at God of War, that Laugh Away, whatever you want to call it, Luffy, even if you want to get specific. But they butchered her. They truly did. Now, is she ugly in the game? Yes, but in real life, she is a beautiful woman. Respectfully, of course. But the way you have these developers and these people that are assigned these tasks of being like, all right, let's make this game sellable. Let's make this game, somewhat decent for our, buyers. Those people are going to be like, oh my goodness, you know how hard it is to motion capture. You know how intense it is. You don't understand. Hideo Kojima motion captured damn near majority of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 4 was the pinnacle. Those, models and actresses looked fantastic. Even now, the graphics look beautiful. But that's my little rant. I hope you enjoy. If you think I'm an incel or, some fucking misogynist for saying all this, just ask yourself this question. If it wasn't necessary, why put it in? Why would you remaster a game? Why would you change the entire premise of a previous game to fit a new character into that role? And most importantly, why aren't you hitting the gym? Have a good day.